everything in between. So what will they be against NAVI here in Katowice to kick off their group stage run? Couple of matches in the pocket, 2-0 through the play-in. Stage 2 with NAVI at the forefront.
Oh my god, and we don't have to wait long. That's an explosive start to the game, running straight into this B site. Rotate's getting scrambled over for NAVI. JL lies in wait at the window, teammate at the door here, ready to push with him. There's the flash that was meant to tee up this retake, but it's not gone well. FURIA come in swinging, and it's all left on the captain of NAVI. Alexi dinked up, and they're all trying to face him. They want to swarm Alexi.
No.
FURIA storm the board.
I want a game like that. I want a game where FURIA is giving it to NAVI and playing very aggressive and trying to overwhelm this team. I think that comes with the benefit of, this is a FURIA who've already played a couple of games here. They're warmed up to the LAN environment. It's always a conversation for us. What happens the teams that show up late, qualify deeper into a tournament that aren't as warm as the squads who have come through the groups or come through the play-in, whatever it may be. We look at that in majors all the time. So NAVI haven't played a LAN match this year. Sorry, rather, they have. I take that entirely back. But
nice try,
bounty finals, yes.
Here's my script for how the whole series is going to play out. I'm going to predict it with shocking accuracy.
Okay,
you ready, Hugo?
Go on.
Cello Masterclass, map 1.
All right.
No one ever calls the Cello Masterclass, so that's how you know I'm reaching
You call it like every game.
Cello Masterclass Dust2, he is going to completely disappear, like astronomically by the second map. And everyone's going to be thinking, yeah, there we go, we're back to normal. And then FURIA win in a tight OT affair, map 3. Here we are, though. It's not looking good in the second round, I'm going to be honest with you. yuurih and Fallen both dead to this long push out of Alexi and Wonderful.
Yeah, to make it interesting, I'm going to put my hypothetical money where my real mouth is and just say NAVI are going to sweep this series. So
I bet.
Let's see if you've got anything here for yourself, Harry. Right now, they're getting forced on. Got a Galil picked up by Alexi along a scout that's already done its damage. And FURIA regrouping for a cat play with 3.
Well, Wonderful opened the round up nicely on that scout, but the nade never lets him get another shot off. Bit with the backstab, that's awkward for Skulls. Serato trying to reply, but it's Emma! Keen shots on that dig. That is a beautiful 180. Oh, Lord, if that's how he's going to start off in this game. And damn, maybe I do feel bad for FURIA. That was a beautiful sequence. Look at this, the quick. Oh!
Yeah, it's all about...
That gets the heart racing.
Yeah, on the new box, it's all about finding the timing when to go up. You don't want to go up too soon while the players are crossing. You got to wait till at least someone's on the bomb site and has stopped looking at that position and is trying to find the long player. Don't need all eyes on CT. Even times it to perfection. FURIA force back, scout. Serato scout, have you ever seen that? Am I crazy? I've never seen Serato with a scout.
Trying to think.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm not crazy, am I? Maybe. Go on. What have you got? Nothing, because NAVI aren't giving them an inch. Not even a centimeter. Tucked back in their bomb sites. Oh, twice.
Oh my god.
Twice on the quick switch. It ain't that deep, bruh. Get it out.
Oh, it's a little bit ugly, but he's been able to control this, and the utils help take the pace out of it.
I'm coming along to this new model, but actually I take it back entirely. Gets overwhelmed. Bit spring back, and as the smoke fades, so does FURIA's round. 3 kills for Bit on the headshot angle. That's where he wants to be.
Oh, I don't like this already. Like, what's going on with the headphones there, bruh? The fact you're already like agitatedly kind of moving the headset around. Nothing's feeling right.
Is your prediction falling apart?
I'm just, you know, you got to pick up on these little things, bro.
They matter. Glocks. We don't lose to Glocks, not in this house.
I didn't realize you were on NAVI. But you were right. They don't lose to the Glocks. 3-1 up.
Mama didn't raise no bot. Fallen's Orb comes in, first buy round. But he's glass, Harry. That's the thing about glass. Shatters easily.
That which is delicate can be the most beautiful, though. Let's see what Fallen can do on this AWP early.
Not a great start.
Not filled with confidence over my prediction here, but just a couple
you really
of early
bailed after 4 rounds.
You know, if you call it early, you can bail early. But I'm not bailing. I'm not bailing. I still have faith. Cello, masterclass incoming as he makes his way down into the lower tunnels. Check out this. He's going to delete Wonderful up on this boost. Just kidding. Wonderful real fast. Boosted up into an off angle. Cello was never going to be ready for that.
That flash
So he's dead early. And they start to take the cat control. Emma floating around here, started this game off with that beautiful dig. And so FURIA try to avoid him entirely for now.
I brought this up a couple times when I watched FURIA play this map, but like this is the map that they beat Spirit on at the Major in a BO1. It was the first game of the top 16, and they destroyed Spirit, and so I always have that in the back of my head, like maybe they come out with just an insane pace and they just like steamroll these top teams, but it's hard to know if that is replicable right now. It's somewhere in them, deep down inside, but dead in middle is Skulls as this split comes in. Up catwalk, Orb, trained on, sees the cross, and Wonderful Molly, nade, everything to stall this play out. Fallen does get a nice shot over the smoke, but the backstab is so quick. Bit is a nuisance right now behind enemy lines. Fade comes in, trying to hunt a kill down lower. JL is quick to finish that kill, and Keserato needs a clutch right now. 4 kills with no time. This round is done. You thought, and you were wrong. 4-1 for NAVI, playing off each other really nicely.
Dead after time, too, for Keserato. Worst case scenario. Not his new in-game name, even though they sound similar.
Worst case Serato. Oh dear. B rush maybe. Oh, meant to be rather cat smoke from Spawn. That's interesting. To get them out lower, or at least feign that. I think FURIA still do want to go for this B control. We got Keserato doing the nades.
Kind of a cool idea, right? Like, stops that boost as well from being able to spot or anyone aggressive on catwalk. But they are just grouping for this B hit, and NAVI with 2 players in the site and a third in Wonderful floating around mid on that AWP. This won't be plain sailing for FURIA. So much of this hinges on breaking through the crossfire. Crazy. The reposition from JL is mad. Cello caught first as he leads the charge in. Bit of help from Wonderful.
Oh, he didn't reload.
Oh, God. Oh,
this is a mess.
And now Wonderful's missing. The Pistols have closed the gap and gotten into this site. There's a weird wall of smokes down to deny the push. Back in for NAVI. 3-on-3 in this retake, but only up against Pistols and a couple of grabbed guns. NAVI are more than interested.
They're walking this. They don't have forever on this play. IEM is still going to need to initiate with some utility. If they can swing this window on the smoke fade, they might be able to find the solo mid play. That's a good play for FURIA if they want to risk it. Tucked in backside, 2 players. Molly, Platt, not going to do a thing. Time is ticking right now for NAVI. They've got to get a move on.
These tunnel players are taking forever. Only just making the move now. No one's peeking them. Wrapped through from yuurih. They don't quite find the man in through window. Serato can't stick the landing. It's going to be real close. Did NAVI have this? Or a FURIA just rubbed it away with the pistols? There's revenge. Serato from dying after time to wasting just enough time for that bomb to go off.
That is so strange how NAVI walked the entire way, right? Like, I think it's fine to just run that because you have IEM putting on so much pressure from middle with all those nades, feeling like more than just one player in that position. And even though NAVI don't lose a single player in that 3v3, it's the clock that decides. Really ugly B-hole. JL changing position, quick switch.
It's not like he changed position and got caught, unfortunately, out in the open.
No.
He was like mid-sight it, and he's like, I don't want to be back plat anymore.
Why not? It's a great spot. You're in a fantastic position, JL. Just fight to your death. But yeah, Bit also didn't get that reload off in time. We've had those quick switches let down NAVI. Very strange, confusing rounds here. But we're in for an entertaining game. There's no denying that. FURIA on the mid to B right now.
I think, like, in terms of the pacing behind these squads, they're going to be kind of similar. FURIA and Fallen are fans of a slow round. Not uncommon to see them.
Yeah, well, that's the classic FURIA smoke. If you haven't seen that one before, you haven't watched enough FURIA. Who threw it? I didn't see, but...
Only the HUD showed us who would throw in smoke.
No, don't do that. That's not even... No, you're not trolling me anymore.
Another B walk. FURIA have sensed a vulnerability at this B site and they're trying to exploit it. JL with the lineup, they get skewered. Too easy for JL. Just had to hold left click and win. And now Bit buying some time here. These rotates moving over. He hears one player back in the tunnels. All of NAVI start to lean in towards B. 2v4 for Fallen and Serato. Missed shot from that AWP. This one's going nowhere fast as Bit sends them packing.
Seeing a very sharp NAVI in the server right now. Bit looking super strong individually. We'll ignore the team kill. It matters not. JL and Bit at a B site is a terrifying twosome to try and break through, and FURIA are learning that early in this game. Although they won it 2 out of 3 times, so hey, let's try it again. B simulator. Another execute, but they are walking dry out middle. This flank up cat is perfectly timed, and somehow Alexi bails him out from afar on that A site. So yeah, IEM is running at you now. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
This is really horrible for FURIA. It's great for NAVI though. And it feels like this relentless pursuit of the B site for FURIA is having the inverse effect. Like, these B players, there were certainly some cracks at the start of this game. It's where FURIA found the pistol. It's where they found that Tech 9 round. But things are tightening up at B, and that tends to happen when you just keep getting the plays coming to you over on that side of the map. You were trying to exploit the fact that they were a little bit cold over here, and now you've kind of warmed them up. And suddenly these A players are all really hungry to be involved, right? IEM is getting bored of sitting over towards the A site. Wonderful's roaming more on the AWP. Everything's getting more fluid for NAVI.
It's also quite blatant, right? When you go for 5 contact tunnels at the start of the round, when there's no mid-door smoke, there's no molly on cat, there's no default utility off the T side to stop NAVI from taking middle. They just go, okay, no middle, I'm going to push up cat. We see the wonderful AWP boost. We see IEM, like you said, walking up. So FURIA need to do the, the defaulting utility to stop NAVI from running at them. Cross for Fallen sees 2 make it. But they are again aggressive on catwalk. Wonderful here. Oh, he saw it ahead. He knows. Oh,
it's close. The close won't cut it. Flash will get that AWP off the line over on short. Oh, this is a horrible setup to try and get past.
And Ima's going to get aggressive as well.
Ima really wants to fight. He just wants this game over and done with. He said, boys, I'll play in the evening, but we got to keep it to a 40-minute series, and that's what he's trying to deliver as he charges out through the short side. No respect from Ima. 2 kills, and there's the third. Bit lends a helping hand. Oh my god, NAVI, they really want to fight FURIA, and FURIA left cowering over in middle.
I was really well coordinated as well. It's not just Ima getting aggressive, right? They make the call, all right, guys, we're going to move into middle. There's a flash up cat, there's a flash in mid, Bit peeks doors, Ima jumps at them. Like, there's method to the madness there for NAVI, thriving in the chaos against FURIA of all teams. Feeling very confident. And can you blame them? Getting away with murder. Oh no! How does he save it? Dink by the Tech 9, Bit gets back.
Here's the other thing that's been awkward is, like, there's been times where FURIA have had the drop on NAVI players, and not even that's felt like enough in some of these rounds, right? There is a bit of an example, Keserato and Bit clashing in mid, and it's awkward for Bit. It's not like a super clean conversion on that kill. But those are the type of openings that FURIA hunger for at this point in the game.
Okay. Does it land? Yes. Ima blocks it, though. It's very nice. Lets him see over the smoke. So actually, potent position to be in, just to deny them it to be. And now they have info that no one's outdoors either. FURIA been throwing that smoke a lot just to keep NAVI's eyes in the wrong position, but Wonderful is scoped in on that cat cross. Like that FURIA smoke coming down on elevator, it allows him to get in and avoid this AWP, but Wonderful throws everything he's got at the bomb site. Bomb comes down here for FURIA, but 3 on 5 with a scout and pistols to win this post plant. As long as NAVI don't go too slow, there's no cause for concern.
Give us that cello POV, play the violin. Oh, dead immediately. Wonderful, gonna find him with the wall bang. It's all eyes on Skulls. Literally 10 eyes staring back at him as he's left alone over on short and surrounded by NAVI.
Pretty beautiful game right now out of NAVI. Just everything going well. Exception of, I'm not even going to count the pistol round as a problem for NAVI because they just get B-rushed and, you know, FURIA trade out really nicely. There was one awkward round in this game when NAVI flanked too slowly on a 3v3. But everything else has been super well coordinated. Stars are shining, Wonderful collecting his kills, Bit fighting mid. This has been a joy to watch. And there's more where that came from. Oh, Molly is good. It's burning heavy onto Bit.
All right, that's Skull's first kill in the game.
FURIA need this one. Saved. Absolutely saved.
Bro, he wants to go back. As far as he's concerned, the job isn't even done. He jumped back up straight away. Got the clear over on short, and with that, the info causing this rotate of Wonderful's AWP down into the spawn. He's going to be in the right place here. Fallen does hold this line, and so there's something for FURIA. Backstab on the cards. Ima, as touched on earlier, went aggressive again after that double kill on the catwalk, and he even gets out. Fallen trying to give chase. But Ima is a slippery fish, able to get out of there. Now set up inside of the site. Smoke dropped over on short as one final middle finger from Ima to FURIA. They go running into Alexi, and he farms.
FURIA feeling just desperate right now.
So
what?
I'm aware.
Yeah,
I wasn't right.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I wasn't gonna hammer it home. I feel like the game.
No, I know. I was just throwing it out there.
Cello, why so quiet?
Well, the one other time I've ever called the Cello master, I watched him for 2 rounds intently, and he looked really sharp. But every time I've gone to him here, he looks a bit confused.
I can't blame him. NAVI
Yeah,
are
NAVI
throwing,
are making it easy for him.
They are dropping pianos from skyscrapers on their heads. Musical murder here for NAVI, 9-2. Haven't seen a single long take in this T-side for FURIA. They were very B-focused at the start of this game. Lots of mid to B smoke cycled, some better than others. Now it's going to be a late long pop, but of course, NAVI have read it. It's been too quiet on the map again. Smoke cat down, mid to B util out. Will anyone move? Will anyone change position under the pressure on this map? Wonderful does. He gets out of his angle. That is worst case scenario. Fallen finds that entry. Furious default sets him up for success, but it does push Wonderful back into a turret position. Can he land his shots?
Fallen's really trying to lead by example here. These last few rounds, he's been at the front of the pack, the tip of the spear, and it's given them a 5-on-3 in this round with a chance to get that bomb planted. NAVI going back, going to look to try and take catwalk for this retake. To do that, they've got to get past Skulls. First kill in the first half came last round. Second one on a silver platter there. But Skulls, it's just the one and done in middle.
It's enough. There should be absolutely no way back in. Even with Ima playing incredibly well, FURIA just peek off of each other's contact and push this one all the way to a third round right at the tail end of the half. It is not a great half for FURIA. It might not even be enough as NAVI show up to Katowice in fighting form.
The Katowice comedy special. It's NAVI pulling up with the best bit right now. 9-3 at the end of that first half, and Bit leads the way. It's not shy candidates in there behind him, though. It's been all smiles and celebrations for NAVI. Meanwhile, frustration and failure for FURIA on the other side. Managing to find success in the pistol, and a handful of rounds past that point. But this was not good enough as far as these first halves go for FURIA on their map pick if they want to stand a chance in this series.
Yeah, with a typically ugly Mirage coming up next, it spells disaster for FURIA in this opener of Stage 2. I do like this setup, though, and there is a Molotov, so it could get very awkward for FURIA. Skulls tries to bait for Fallen, he dies immediately.
Okay, no,
now the reason to use this Molotov, Fallen hides out at the back of Platt, he peeks out with a quick headshot. The nade also wrecks NAVI as they come stumbling and crumbling into this B bomb site. It's only a flank kill as damage is done, but FURIA stands strong. Alexi on for a 1v4 and it will never get going. FURIA, they love the B bomb site. It's done them well in the pistols at least.
Great sequence out of Katowice. I hope we have his final couple on the replay. Yeah, we do. Oh, just the one, actually. Still, nice round. Katowice topping the charts to find the pistol for FURIA.
To think FURIA have both pistols in this game.
Yeah, they didn't get any of the conversions, though.
Sure.
So,
are you predicting this as well?
No, I think I'm done throwing out my input.
It didn't go well for you. Cello 3 and 12. Skulls the same. Finally, you have a better game from Katowice. He's actually been the problem for FURIA in recent times. He's been seeing great games from Skulls and from Fallen.
Cello sometimes, every now and again.
Occasionally the cello masterclass, but Katowice has actually been rather disappointing. So, hey, he's here at least, but this is... Let's get to the gun rounds, I think, before we get too invested.
Home run on Alexi.
Nice grenade, but they just go charging.
Just don't lose to the Glocks and the one scout.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's really all you got to worry about here. Just don't lose to this. And they're trying to. Oh my God, they're really trying to. Wonderful. Three from this scout.
It's in CT.
The bomb has tumbled down. He's going to go looking for Fallen. Tag done. One bullet would end it for both of them. And there's this push out on Cat. My God, Skulls, please just hide. Why? They want to face him. Wonderful.
No.
Oh my God, he's on for all five. Just the scout in this round for NAVI, and it's only Skulls left standing. Ooh. That was really close. Wonderful. Still with a chance to plant. This would be embarrassing for FURIA. Wonderful. Tucks himself in, steals himself away, but that scout's got to reload, and the Glock can't do it. A damn good try from Wonderful. One kill short of the ace for NAVI.
Oh, can we just replay it? Can we give him one more bullet? Can we give him one chance? Because he's going to hit that every time. He's 4 kills deep on a full eco round. The hero scout, I've never seen it done like that. And he can't quite clutch. Hits the Glock headshot. Any other gun. Wow. Disbelief.
Now, does a round like that bode well for FURIA? No. Okay, we all know it, but...
Is there a but?
Not really.
No, just full stop at the end of the sentence.
Thankfully, they're not completely screwed in terms of the money. I don't know how. They've been able to come out of this with a pretty decent buy. But still, Imma has opened, getting all this real estate over at long. Flash doesn't blind him, so he's able to spam back. Katowice decides not worth throwing his life away over at long.
Oh, this is worrying because Bits is going to hold the edge of this smoke. He actually looks back away as FURIA come through. Weird crosshair placement costs him a kill. Back to a mid to B, perhaps. It's only Skulls here right now. They know there's at least 2 players at long, and JL just entries B like that. Lights out. And round done, as far as I'm concerned. Even with that kill on the Lurker, it's not going to beckon FURIA back in from the wrong side of the map. Dear, oh dear.
Yeah, they're just being pulled around wherever NAVI want them. Wherever NAVI want, they've been able to get. Even the kind of decision there for FURIA mid-round to go and retake long was a cool one, but Alexi and the rest of NAVI just one step ahead throughout. And so this is really starting to spiral. If FURIA don't find this next round, this map is feeling like a done deal, and then we head to Mirage. Great map for NAVI, used to be the go-to. One that did see some problems for the squad, but nothing compared to the issues that FURIA have had on that map, and that's coming up next. So this is the best chance FURIA have to keep Dust2 alive. It doesn't get prettier than this.
NAVI creep through the long smoke. They call the bluff on this round. And FURIA don't realize because there's no util throwing. They get a bit of a spot off. But Bit trying to take some pace, trying to move up. NAVI call it off. And honestly, well timed. FURIA swinging with flashbangs. NAVI missed their smoke. So it's a little bit uncomfortable on the long position. But they made FURIA scramble. 4 players now just edging back into a normal setup. Emo picks Fallen in mid. And again, JL thinks, Skull solo B, I could right now. Takes Cello's head off instead. If FURIA give NAVI the fights, NAVI will take them. And right now, they are taking heads, taking names, taking a 3rd kill in the round.
They just look so sharp individually, and there's no one in that same level outside of Serato for FURIA, and even then,
we got the perfect map to prove, who's shooting better, and there's no debate. There's been some cool ideas here for NAVI and some of the crunches in middle on the CT side, but when we see those POVs, they pass the eye test.
Yeah, that's the thing that's mad. It's not like this is some insanely tactical head-to-head going on right now. In a good chunk of these rounds, IMA has simply been on short and decided it's my time to fight everybody, and it's worked out for NAVI. When all the individuals are online like this versus a sleepy start from the majority of FURIA, there was no hope. Creep up into the top of middle.
This is nice because he was getting stalled out by the USP jumping mids. They actually don't know. Well, the timing is excellent for FURIA, but they walk into the orb. And now everyone's spotted and soon to be dealt with. Serato from bottom middle. Okay,
it's getting a bit weird now, isn't it?
Win this, but you're certainly making it entertaining. Serato going to get mollied. He will have to pick a position, forward or back. Chooses the latter.
The thing that sucks here, you've been so successful in the top mid fights, but those guns are so far away.
Yeah.
That's why Fallen's taking this long old route all the way through the B tunnels. NAVI have at least wasted a lot of time, right? Battling for this top mid control. Left them with 50 seconds here to finally make their play. JL has read the wrap in through the spawn, and Fallen, good night, gets tapped out by JL. Serato tucked at car, but he's decided to leave. Repositions out behind the site. There's so much util left for NAVI. He should be getting mollied here. They might want to contact the play, but it's only a USP for Serato.
They're going to shoot him in the back of the head in just a moment.
There's the spot bit with the info, and so Serato caught unaware. The contact play out through long works wonders. 12-5, 7 rounds in a row needed for FURIA.
Full stop. End of sentence.
Yeah, I was worried I did it wrong.
No. Very impressive game for NAVI. I'm excited to see if Mirage looks any better. I don't think they'll be pulling out anything too special and revealing it in this game. They must be feeling like everything's gone to plan. Playing some very standard rounds here on T side.
Yeah, the thing that's felt concerning for FURIA's Mirage is usually if you just give them enough room and time, they'll mess it up for themselves, is how it's felt as of late.
Yeah, recent results have been really ugly back in the major, but more importantly, in the new year, 2 online losses and barely beating Imperial here at Kato. Right now, FURIA make no moves. They sit still. Boost up over the lurk smoke. Maybe we'll see FURIA go and re-clear this one, as they feel like this is a B fake for JL, and they're right. And it's NAVI playing very patient.
I do love how they've approached this, right? Because odds are this is the last round of the game. And FURIA, they want to fight you. They want to at least have that chance to find success early, and NAVI never gave them the ability to do that.
Not even a hit on bit from yuurih. Like, that's just an insane wide swing. Teammate wasn't there to trade either. Now they're resetting B. That's a bomb spotted. Skulls is going to buy some time. NAVI got to hit the...
If you're FURIA, you're twitchy to info like that, right? This hasn't really been a great game for you. There's so little time left. They started to rotate bodies over, so the A side's gotten weaker. NAVI play this one to the extremities of the clock. They got to get past Cello. They manage it. Serato dead as well. Fallen, jumping up, and JL says goodbye as he catches him. NAVI run away with Dust2, and it's not even close. Their map pick a Mirage, and a strugglesome map for the FURIA squad. Up next, NAVI feeling ready to 2-0 this series.
Of a fresh-faced NAVI and a new year with a lot to prove after a diminished end to 2024. NAVI want to start strong in Katowice.
Yeah, you know, for NAVI, there just wasn't a weak link in that first map. For FURIA, there was just one guy. It was just Serato. So let's see. Anything more from literally anyone would be worth its weight in gold. Gonna start with yuurih. And it'll end with yuurih. Finished off over in the ladder room. Fast split of this B site. Fallen has moved around already, but look at the minimap. His teammates are so far away. Serato is sneaking, still clearing positions. The B site is overrun.
There's no getting back in. Oh, that angle is the worst. Little pixel over the car. 2v4, wonderful. Looks to finish the job, but Serato is already abandoning ship as FURIA accept their fate. Excited to see what NAVI have done to reinvent themselves on this map in a new year, right? When NAVI were really peaking, when they were having such a strong start to last year, even post-Copenhagen Major going into Cologne, they were on like a 12 win streak or something on this map. They were unstoppable. It was Ema's glow up actually post Copenhagen that was part of one of the most exciting parts of this T side. His underlurks continually finding success. But I think, you know, at a certain point it got a bit readable. Something you even spoke to JL about in one of these roundtable interviews the other day.
Yeah.
Just you know, the fact that teams can prep way easier for their opponents.
Okay, that was the link. Sorry, we had a whole. I was thinking, how do you know what I spoke to them about?
You told me,
we did speak about Mirage too, so.
Oh, okay.
There's some more nuggets in there. There's some more gold.
Bit of gold.
That was a very good podcast. Check that out whenever it releases.
Seen some highlights today.
It's easy for me.
Yeah,
they put me with like 3 people who love talking, so I just kind of got it going, and then that was it. Flames, JL did the rest. And Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy P. Speaking of Jimmy P, I guess.
Go on.
This has to be a bit warmer from FURIA. Gotta start hotter than they did on Dust2.
What?
Because P is warm. Yeah. Here's Alexi sneaking in through Cat. Mac 10 leads the charge. KScerato ready to receive, and showed up to this game very much looking to make a statement on his day one at Katowice.
Played a phenomenal Dust2. He's looking for everything right now. Forcing the third kill onto Fallen, who will just about get out. FURIA going to see a couple of these saves, I imagine, on the CT side, as NAVI just split the B site open again. We have fun. FURIA maybe less so.
Terrorists win.
You know, it's an exciting day of Katowice day one, zooming out, looking at everything from stage 2, because it means we're going to end up with Rops v FaZe. We're going to get Nico v Monacy.
Yeah, there are some pretty cool matchups in our future.
Winner of this plays the winner of Spirit Astralis, so winner of this plays Spirit. So that's an exciting head-to-head, NAVI v Spirit. I like that.
Ooh. Maybe we're getting that cello masterclass after all. That's not an easy fight for him to win.
Yeah, he got 1 kill, so it's on. It's really on.
Why would you put it like that? Come on.
I'm being facetious.
Man.
Yeah?
You wouldn't say this about Fallen, though, would you?
Say what?
whatever you were saying. I know you, Hugo.
Yeah.
I think.
I'd hope. After 10 years, I would hope. Fallen's on B, Harry. And NAVI are going A into a stack. It's going to get interesting. That kill needs to come in. First one for Skulls. That's a different player kill. Wonderful's ready for more. KScerato has a USP, so good luck. 2 of them are low.
Yeah, the 2 ramp players are both very wounded.
3 of them
and
are
now
low.
a scout
KScerato.
tag.
He's going to win the round. He's going to win the round.
Oh my God, will he go unchecked?
He's going to win the round.
If they don't clear him, KScerato could rob this whole round with nothing but a USP. Oh God, it's a little ugly to open, but there's the help from Fallen. Just wonderful left to beat. 3 kills deep, AK retrieved. KScerato round in the palm of his hand. All it took was a little bit of patience, and now he's going to hit that final killing blow. Wonderful, delaying this as long as he can. Clotheslines him with the swing. Wonderful at 14 HP. Denies that round for FURIA.
Bruh.
He has been in tremendous form all day.
Oh, if KScerato knew how low he was, I think he would just spam triple. He knew exactly where Wonderful was hiding, but the wide swing will win, even on LAN. My goodness, what a nice try from FURIA with nothing, with no expectation. But Wonderful just goes out.
Nice.
Crazy round.
Why was Tim looking at his finger? Did he hurt himself? That could be bad news.
Oh. Double entry. Happens so quick, Harry. Where does the round go? It just disappears through the palm of your hand, in between your fingers. Slippery fish.
Bro, this was, you know, the fact that the eco round was closer than the full rifle round by a significant margin, I'm not going to lie, it doesn't bode well for FURIA. But at least yuurih and KScerato can save, eh?
Why would you say that?
Oh God, look at the minimap.
Oh no. Molotov.
The NAVI vultures circling overhead, ready to pick the Owns a FURIA clean.
Got across.
Oh my god, it's really hot. The whole apartment block is on fire. Katowice and yuurih. Asphyxiation, the smokes, just keeping them in this.
Oh, HE!
Why didn't you throw it sooner?
Yeah, he could have actually killed everyone there. But hey, it's fine. FURIA saved some guns.
Right as the time's running out, Wonderful's like, wait, shit, I have something for this exact moment, actually.
Let's throw it into the void. He knew it's not going to go off by then. Full mid take. Oh, these are the rounds I love to watch from NAVI. Look at the pace change call from Alexi, sending it into middle. Bits even got late window smoke so they can stay in this position. Actually comes down a connector. So they don't need to worry. They are covered all the way up catwalk. yuurih trying to get that spot, but they wanted that fight as the window smoke fades. They are rotating B into this new buffed FAMAS on Katowice.
Oh my god, there's
terrifying.
so much util, I can't even hear anything. Katowice has blinded himself in all the chaos. And there's Ima, the cool and calm before the NAVI storm. And they are storming the board 5-0. As this retake feels unlikely. 2 players, very fast flank at least.
Okay.
It's just, Skulls is already not going for this round. So what are these 2 in apartments doing? Maybe you could send Fallen in, see if you can get away with something here. But at this point, you want the rifles to save.
Exits.
That's what Fallen was hoping for. Him and Cello keep them boxed in. He's going to get out with a gun.
Oh, well.
Tried to get out with a gun. Alexi was able to deny that. Still, the 2 rifles survive.
Terrorists win. It's fine. They have 1 weapon, okay?
Him laughing it off.
You know who has a really good Alexi B impression?
Connor?
No.
No, oh, sorry. I've heard a good one, but who?
Flamesy.
Flames, he can do a Finnish accent.
He can do every accent.
That guy is
bro.
actually multilingual as hell. Like, he just knows all these little sentences in like all these random languages. He doesn't know what he's saying, but he can say it like fluently.
He can do a shocking... He tried to get JL to do one.
Yeah?
JL refused.
Yeah, I bet.
He said he thinks it's disrespectful.
Oh, well, he would hate us. But I'm interested. I want to hear that now.
You can, in
Is
that
it as
podcast
good?
that's releasing.
Oh, nice. Is it as good as Blade's Seth Rogen impression?
Ooh, maybe. Maybe better.
Really?
Which is saying a lot.
Blade does a great Harry. His laugh.
Yeah. I got him to do it at HLTV Awards.
Funny guy, Blade. Oh, no. Real ones remember. NAVI going for A execute. They got Ima out under. We've returned to classics, to the original track of this NAVI A split. Skulls in a potent position up on balcony. Fallen orbing in the site. Can he get out in time? Does he even want to? Flashes stream out. Fallen hits 1, but Skulls is gone, and now Fallen's open to every single position. He needs Cello to watch his back in connector, hiding out. Ima finds that entry kill, and now Fallen, he's a dead man who's sitting, duck, dead, 4v2. FURIA, there's not even time on their side. NAVI have plenty.
Katowice arrives, trying to give FURIA something to hold on to here, and that 1 kill to Bit does give them cause enough to want to give this round a look in. yuurih needs to be mindful of the connector. Ima playing this very well, peeking in a little bit later, going to catch yuurih entirely by surprise. He's doing a real good job of getting you believing, but in the end, it's too strong a post plant there for NAVI. I don't know if FURIA's Mirage is ever going to be good while Katowice plays B. I still hate it.
Yeah. I'm with you.
And it makes me sad because he's
so
really
wasted,
good.
bro.
Yeah,
Such a
exactly.
waste,
Like, I feel like you're just artificially capped in terms of how good your Mirage can be when your best player spends every round jump spotting the B apartments.
Even Big Azera stopped playing B. He finally did coming into this year. He finally realized,
he got
like,
two kills on the retake, but like they've already fully lost everyone else. So it's 2v3 and then it's a 1v3 and it's like, oh well, we've lost.
Bro. And also, when we see him getting B-Rush, like, it's not because... It's crazy, because think about that B-Rush just 2 rounds ago, how horrible it is to play that bomb site. Sure, NAVI went for a crazy XQ.
The role of the guy in B is like, try get one when they rush you and stay alive for a bit.
Oh, you're going to get split. Oh, they've mid-site smoked. Oh, you've dropped your bench smoke, so you can't play there. Oh, they've mollied bench. Oh, they're flat. Oh, you're flashing yourself now. That's what you're doing. That's all you got. Because there's nowhere to play.
No, I have maybe seen K-Serato multi-kill one B play this year, and trust me, I've been watching.
Yeah, we've done a lot of FURIA games. It's been a lot of this. 6-0 on the T side of Mirage for NAVI. Fallen going to get smoked off here. It's a classic map for him. I'd love to see Fallen activate a little bit, but Alexi just walks through the smoke and Fallen's not looking. He's going for a little bit more. These jump spots can do well. But yuurih tucked out. Alexi goes back. Bomb's still in spawn, so might even be Alexi's job here to go get it. Wonderful. Scope eluding his vision here.
If he hits this flick, oh, he might not have to. Oh, he might have to. If he hits this flick, flawless T side. But it's all dependent on if he hits this flick.
Doesn't even make sense, but sure.
Some things don't, though. And then they still happen anyway. Wonderful. Oh my god.
yuurih's so patient. I would have peeked. How is yuurih just sitting here?
How doesn't he have that voice in his head going, go on.
Just come on. Just have a look.
One jiggle.
What's going on?
And then if you died, you were jiggling. It's barely even your fault.
It's not my fault. Well, I don't think he'll have to get the flick because we got rifles coming up connector.
But if he hits the flick, flawless T side. Remember the stakes.
Okay, well, it's not a flick if he's aiming your way. yuurih's dead anyway. 3v4v2. We've got bit low. We've got window control. NAVI are not letting these players back in. But don't worry, because K-Serato's saving his M4 on that B bomb site, Harry. So he'll have it to defend B next round.
I think the most criminal thing about this isn't even really about like K-Serato being able to stop like B plays or not and what his rounds are like when they go B. It's the fact that to avoid FURIA's best player, it's so easy.
Yeah,
he has to anchor this side of the map. The B anchor guy who just spots apartments doesn't get to be mobile. And the one guy who does is usually his site partner, which you see change every now and again. Sometimes Fallen will take it, but usually it's yuurih over on Catwalk. He's the one guy who's given freedom to rotate around. K-Serato isn't. And so when you play FURIA, you kind of go B like 3 times maybe in a T side just to vary it up. But the majority of times, K-Serato is left saving, just like this. In a lot of these rounds, the action just happens and K-Serato is but a passenger. And he's so good.
I'm with you. I'm fully with you. But we need to ask them. Someone needs to get this information.
Yeah, I actually want it like from an interview, like why is he B?
I want him to answer that because I feel like it's coming down to him. It's not like Fallen's like K-Serato, you must play the worst spot on the map. It's obviously his decision.
Here's one of the rounds where Fallen gets to be the guy starting short with the AWP. Now he does make it work. He found that opening.
But now, see what NAVI do now.
Okay, things might change a little. If Fallen decides to take the deep line in apartments on the AWP, that is going to free K-Serato up a bit more to move.
Yeah, he can play default. He can play jump spot. He can play default. He can jump spot.
Okay, just back to jump spot. Yeah. So this is basically every round for the best Brazilian player. This is what he gets to do.
It's a very enjoyable spend of time. Oh, look, he's got a new jump spot here, Harry. That's a different one. Look at him go. Whoa. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Ho. He. Ha. Meanwhile, NAVI
all across the map. Everyone else is actually
middle.
like having some tension, some stakes on this. But rest assured, number 4 still jumping, keeping an eye on the apartments. Now he is getting short split, so it's important to bear that in mind.
Okay.
yuurih,
Here we go.
in a position to try and shut this down, but can't find a thing. K-Serato turns back to one shot, but JL and Imma have gained space out towards A.
See you later, K-Serato. We're coming in for that A site. Fallen hits his second shot through the window. Cello, what are you looking at? Fallen hits a third. It's all Fallen in this round, but even he has a timer on his life. It's K-Serato in a clutch. These are the rounds he's made for, Harry. He's waited all round to get going in a 1v2, a winnable 1v2, bit low, and he hits the instant headshot.
8-0, the rounds keep racking up. FURIA never know where these plays are ending. NAVI tricky in those mid rounds, always keeping a back door open, and Fallen might try his hardest to keep them in this, but nothing found for FURIA. Another timeout burned here. They've used 2 out of their 3. They're running out of timeouts, but they are running out of first half. Even faster.
Just play Ancient. I feel like FURIA would actually play a good Ancient, like it's like their ban, but I'd love to see them try it out. I think it could actually be a lot of fun to watch K-Serato going up B ramp, getting entries. You could put K-Serato on A site Ancient as an anchor, and that would be more entertaining. At least you'd have more impact. Yeah. Sure.
Oh, this is a good feeling if you're NAVI, at least. And it's a very good case for them showing up to Katowice in form, and that's exactly what we want to see from one of the squads challenging for the top spot in Counter-Strike right now. Cello with a mid-swing. Oh my god, K-Serato is friends. He's taking room in through the apartments. Holy, this is uncharted territory. This is actually kind of sick. They're pushing on JL, and K-Serato is going to nail it.
Nice. AK, back to B, I think.
And that's what you're missing out on. In all these other rounds, K-Serato gets to be a little bit more active here because he's backed up. He's not alone in the apartments push. Gets out with a kill, a 4v4, and a gun grabbed.
Ooh, walking out ramp though, Bit. He's got no team here. He's going to hold off as the bomb goes back into the apartments. K-Serato, this is a dangerous call for Alexi. It's the 1 AK in the round, and it's still here in the site. But, I mean, look at K-Serato's position. He is playing a dangerous game right now in the open, playing his timings. Bits fake the A site. Does that force K-Serato to move? Is he just going to get peeked? There's the AWP drop. K-Serato gets out. Okay, he's got a chance now. As Bit farms the other side of the map. They should drop back. They should go under. They're committing into the one guy in this bomb site with a rifle. He's going to put it to use. K-Serato gives FURIA their first round with 4 kills. It was about time.
It's not much, but that's the man you want performing. K-Serato, they finally come to him, give him some heads-up fights, and he gets that chance to play early, and it makes a world of difference.
Caster's humbled.
Well, no, because here's the thing. There is a bit of a tactical conundrum here for Alexi to solve, right? The guy that just wrecked you with 4 kills, best player on the enemy team, finds himself locked over at B. So how on earth are you meant to dodge that, I wonder? Let's see if Blade is able to offer any hot takes here for how they can keep this scoreline super clean.
Want to see Fallen put this AWP to use again, try and force an opening kill. He had that cat push a round ago. He's not got a great spawn here, so options may limit him. Could just start window, gotta nade the smoke and hope for the best. NAVI are going for a mid-take very quickly. Fallen scoped up, blind shot into Molly behind the box. It's actually his teammate who's dropped in under, waiting to play. They're gonna flash yuurih in. That's a nice move for FURIA to get the 5v4, but it's short-lived as Wonderful's AWP feasts in mid.
They get the mid kills they were looking for. K-Serato is still trying to be active over in the apartments, getting aggressive, pushing JL back. It's not a skirmish he's able to win out, and so the pressure is on now, right? You've got a man down, you've lost this mid control. K-Serato actually decides to go and regroup with the rest of his team. And so that leaves the B site open. And that's where NAVI are going. Okay, now I do feel kind of bad, because like he's waited here every time, and the one time he doesn't wait, they go there.
Oh. Now he's like, guys, I told you.
Oh, bro!
That is
come on, don't do it like this. I was, you know, I was joking around saying, "Oh, they're just going to go A," but they actually go B in case Serato isn't here.
I feel for him.
Well, so that will likely be the save for FURIA. Out of position, a long way from retaking this. They're going to give Fallen some time. They're going to say, all right, Fallen, if you get this one, we're interested. And Fallen says, don't worry, I'm not getting one. We're saving. He'll get out of there. NAVI up on a 9.
All the jokes aside and focus on this one player in one position, I think NAVI have still pulled together a really nice T-side variety of paces, quick mid takes, normal A executes where Bit has been a nightmare to deal with on ramp. IEM's impact from under, only occasional.
Yeah, I love how many options they leave themselves, right? Like, they're almost spoilt for choice in these rounds as we get to the end of them. They could end anywhere, even in that last one where things are... In the last round, sorry, that FURIA picked up, like they had Bit trying to open up the play and towards A. NAVI, they're so full of pressure all across the map. They fight you early on in mid, then they wait for FURIA to shuffle around and they go waltzing into an empty B site. No, I mean, this has been a great game put forth from NAVI. Absolutely no doubt about it. Fantastic series put forward from NAVI.
Yeah, there was nothing to dislike about Dust2. It was just beautiful on a map that FURIA can definitely play as well.
He will have fights. They are coming to Serato again.
A fight is available at this B site.
Got to be a good fight though.
Yeah.
Little jump spot there just to check. Maybe he'll mix it up a bit. Go for another jump spot again in a moment.
Fallen hit that. Eats a nade as well, but out under. They've just left this position. IEM could get the lurk off. Jiggle is good. Cello, a bit of a warning. Missed window smoke there for NAVI, but not the end of the world as they're moving up cap with a molly there anyway. Wonderful's been key at finding picks with this orb. Cello pressured again, put back to low health. He's just not even looking like he's not going to get walked at. IEM is just unrelenting. Just continues to creep forward. Fallen missed shot, cannot escape JL as NAVI come charging again into B.
Oh, knives were pulled, but there's the cover from the wonderful AWP. And a follow-up for wonderful. Skulls left to save this AK. As the B site crumbles, and that was with 2 players there. That was with Fallen taking that deep peek. Playing almost a bait and switch with Serato, who was concealed at bench. And they did even fall for the idea that Fallen was left there alone, right? Knives were pulled on JL, first man in out of the apartments. Still wasn't enough. The short cover was in.
The rounds get more and more brutal as the game goes on. In back-to-back maps, FURIA getting slapped.
Man, I don't want to keep talking about it, but in a way, don't feel like we're being given much of a choice when the scoreline's 10-1. Other thing that's just odd about it all to me is, like, I would understand Serato wanting to play B if that's where he likes, and if, like, the rest of the map was fine. But no one else for FURIA seems particularly comfortable in their spots either.
Yes and no. I think it's hard to look at it through the angle of this game as well, I think.
True.
Of course no one's playing well. You're playing NAVI or Mirage, like... Everyone does look uncomfortable. Don't think positions can save this game right now. NAVI. All this is filling me with is confidence for this squad at Katowice to kick off the year with a bang. A very exciting team when they're hitting, and right now they are. IEM out under again onto Cello, who has just not had fun today. Bits lurking through a miss CT Palace smoke out under balcony. Fallen, careful. He's got that jump spot. He should have the info. He should have the info. Fallen peeking in. Oh, that's just despicable from Bit. No way! This guy is crazy good. It's like he knows.
Yeah, that is insane.
It's so purposeful. The peak. And as K-Serato leaves B, Ema hits the Giga Lurk, the Omega Lurk. Na'Vi aren't even going to wait for him. They don't care. They just want to end this round and finish this half.
Both players out in CT. All picked up for K-Serato, trying to work some of these long angles, but flash in. Bit does a lot of damage.
Up he goes.
NAVI have all the info now. They're going to have that bomb planted, and it's just down a bit. Left to feast. He got the 2 kills that opened up this A play, and he wants to get 2 kills that seal the deal on a very impressive half from NAVI.
No, wait, they spot him.
Guys, I'm gonna kill Jungle.
We're
The
both
Jungle.
short. We need to go B, maybe. Guys, we need
Yes,
to go
we
B.
can, we can.
I'm ladder, guys.
Thanks.
I'm coming B.
Yeah.
Wait,
Guys, I'm a
guys.
ladder. I'm a ladder.
Balcony.
I'll come short. Guys, we
No,
can
solo. Yuurih on A. Yuurih on A. Safe call.
I'm on the kitchen.
Range, dead.
Yuurih on A. Both A.
Fire.
I have kitchen.
Dead sandwich.
I knew it.
Excellent communication for NAVI and even better shooting in that first half. They pieced together 11 rounds on the T side as FURIA get washed out of this matchup. They don't even wake up in this game. 13-5 on Dust2, and here on NAVI's pick, it looks to be even more one-sided.
Yeah, they currently have 6 rounds in the whole series. That's not a good omen for FURIA. 1 round here on Mirage. It's not filled me with faith. That much is clear. But maybe with a pistol round, anything's possible. Why not? Let's see. JL spams one through the smoke, but a lot of damage. Oh, Keserato playing the trigger discipline. Hello, this is interesting. This is interesting, Keserato. What are you doing here? Catching one over in mid. He lost that element of surprise he was hoping was going to win the round. Navi have grouped with 4 players out towards the spawn. Kit, double flash, and a smoke on Alexi. They could look to get on this bomb, but Alexi, that entire belt gets deleted by Keserato. JL and Imma tried their damnedest, but not to be. FURIA waltz into this second half as though the first didn't even happen, and they dominate the pistol.
Yeah, it's a crazy call to make for Keserato not to take the free kill while you've got it. He wants the round instead, walks all the way behind, and finishes the job. 3K out of Keserato puts FURIA back in the game. I say back. This is maybe their first application, their first entrance in the match. And Navi are going to take a full eco so they can really lay down the law as soon as possible. B-Pop into the boosted Imma, hiding in the site. Wonderful going for a knife. He does it against everyone, folks. Oh, he hit it!
Oh,
Keserato didn't even turn. He just ate it.
That's wild. Don't lose now to the pistols, man. What's happening? I've seen FURIA lose way too many of these rounds.
Oh my God.
But this one should be fine, right?
Dear.
They just narrowly get through it.
Clean.
It was back in Bounty, didn't we see them lose like 4 of these pistol rounds?
Yeah, they were playing Bet Boom and they were just trading full eco wins. It was crazy. I mean, they won
They weren't
some,
trading.
They
They won 1, I think, and they lost 4.
They lost a lot. How did he get 2 knives off? I guess Keserato's blind. He didn't realize what was going on.
Keserato literally made of just really thick skin and bone. It bounced right off the first one.
I don't know. Second seemed to leave a mark. And now Wonderful's got an AWP. I actually love the play. I do think it is a great economical move. Like, you're getting AWP in round 3. That's insane. Here we go. Explosive A attack. We've got a couple of rifles in the sight. Looking at the floor, trying to grab a gun. This Cello. Wonderful picks one through the spawn, and Molly is a bit of a problem. Keserato, he hears him. He hears him. He's right in front of him. He doesn't take a shot. Shot through the smoke. A disaster. An embarrassment is that round. Oh my God. Pack it up.
Yeah. Navi now have 9 chances to close this out.
Dude, Navi are sick though. I'll say that. Like, are they back? They might be back.
Well, you know, Blade did say after the break, he felt the whole energy had changed. Everyone showed up fresh-faced, full of ideas. The end of the year taking a bit of toll on Navi. And after winning Copenhagen, getting their run at the majors cut short in Shanghai was that final bitter blow to an otherwise good year for the Navi squad. But they've come back in refreshed, and this game is a real indication of that. It's not been close. 8 rounds for FURIA across the entire series, and now it's a 4v4 on this 4-spy. FURIA just 4 deaths away from a very disappointing head-to-head versus an in-form Navi.
I just realized Alexi has 3 kills. Not even been required. It's not been enough to go around. Navi making a move in the mid-round to clear underpass. Is Keserato alone in upper B, but he could still get dodged, hiding in this corner, timing dependent. Meanwhile, this execute comes out on the A site. Bomb moving out of ramp. Big flank for Bit. Keserato avoided. He can hit a B-lug, but it still requires his team to find success. Are they going to pull
they're going to
back
try and
with
get
the
back,
bomb?
and Bit's here.
He's missed it.
Bit's here. There's the lineup. That's the bomb dropped.
And now they should know someone's taken B.
Keserato, this game is going to end the way it started, with him lost to the hands of time over at the B site. Only skulls left. Navi dominate FURIA in a series that is not even close. NAVI looking like the real deal off the back of this break. A bit of a time away to come back refreshed and ready for Katowice. And they do make a statement on day one. 8 rounds is all FURIA get in the entire